Hello and welcome back to Inham's Runs. Welcome back to the channel. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done the volunteering at the start of the London Marathon. I was hoping to give you some updates regarding races a little bit sooner, but unfortunately things took a little bit of a strange turn. So I went for some, well actually just for a sports massage the week after I'd done the London Marathon volunteering, and for some reason, nothing to do with the guy that I see, by the way, it was just purely one of them things. He was doing the right thing, because I've actually been to see my chiropractic, and he said that he didn't do anything wrong, and basically what it is, the muscle in my glute is so deep and so tight, I actually needed it to be even more extreme treatment in terms of trying to get right in there in the muscle. So it's been a bit frustrating. As I was saying, I've got some races booked up. Now I'm going to let you know what they are at the end of this video. Today's Tuesday, Track Tuesday. I'm not obviously going to the track. I've just done a just under 5 mile little run, really hard work, but it's very warm this afternoon. The temperatures are quite high compared to what we've been used to recently. So not ideal, but I wanted to get this run over and done with, because when you're out of the routine it's really hard to motivate yourself to get out. But just a little update as well regarding my sister. Now she's absolutely incredible. This is another reason why I've got to start getting back into the running, because what she's going from, now I'm not going to tell you any specific details, but it's pretty rough on her. But she's not feeling sorry for herself. She's getting on with things, and I'm not going to go into too much detail regarding that, because it is quite a personal thing, and I don't think it should be a public thing. So I'm not going to mention that anymore on my videos. All I can really say is that she's definitely inspiring me to get my fitness going again. Apologies again for not doing any videos lately, but I'm going to do my best to get back into, try and get back as quick as I can now. I'm just going to have to just go with it and just put up with this pain as much as I possibly can. Morning though, it's Thursday morning. It's a bit grey this morning, not much sun about, but it's actually ideal for a quick early morning run before work. Got a little bit delayed getting out this morning because we had a delivery this morning, a new bed base, but lucky enough it turned up really early. But I decided to not give the responsibility to the wife to get them guys to put the bed base in the garage, because obviously she's only got one hand at the minute. Well, I say she's got only one hand, the other hand's in like a splint where she had a hand operation. So I thought, so I better hang around, sort that out. All that went smoothly. A bit tight for time this morning, so just doing a little run. It's better than nothing. Just trying to get the legs moving, trying to get everything going again. It's really been tough over the last sort of 6-7 weeks really, and things keep taking a turn for the worse, keep going backwards and then forwards and then backwards and then forwards. Got to stay positive, keep going. % certain I will get there with the right attitude and just keep pushing. That's all I can do. So this morning, like I was saying, short for time, could have quite easily gone, oh, I'll leave it this morning. I am really busy. I'm just like, oh, flat out with gardening. It's unbelievable. This is the peak time of year now for me until probably the end of the month. It might be a little bit shorter this year, the peak period, because of the lack of rain. So it is actually quite a kind of helping me a little bit. But anyway, I'll have a quick jog around the park, and then I'm heading home, and I'm going to tell you about me up and coming races. So I'll do a quick lap, and then I'll tell you what's going on. Exciting stuff. keep watching. So here we are at a little junction of the Avery Hill Park Run. How dry is that ground? So normally that is quite muddy, well it has been over the winter. The course is probably as fast as it's going to be this year. Time last week I was going in to see my guy for my treatment, and like I was saying, it was quite painful, the actual treatment. But you know what, I'm running this morning, so far can't feel a thing. apart from my knees have been a bit tricky, that's work related, and back's a bit stiff, work related, but running does help the knees and the back, so fingers crossed. Right, we're on the very famous Avery Hill Park run, and we're on Frank's hill because Frank always stands at the top, week in, week out, bless him. Bit of a permanent fixture for the park run. All the years I can remember, he's always been down there volunteering, always. Amazing really. Not quite sure how old he is, but put it this way, he's getting on a bit and he's doing fantastic for his age. Keeping moving, keeping active, keeping involved in the park run. Even if you can't do them, you still keep involved. Right, so I made it to the top, Frank's Hill. God, when you watch videos in the past of me not long ago, I could easily run up there and talk to the camera, but shows you how out of condition I am, and I've got a long way to go. My biggest fear obviously is the glute coming back again when I start my training, which is starting now really, but I cannot let that, I've got to try and get that out of my head and just get over it, and hopefully I'll just suddenly forget about it, it was even there. But my big another negative, when I get into my long runs, will it come back again? But hopefully, if I self-treat myself, keep on top of them sports massages, go and see my guy maybe a little bit more regular, get on top of me my food supplements a little bit, because I'm been a bit off them lately, not been taking them as much as I should, but you do need supplements when you're marathon training, I think so anyway. All natural supplements. So what's the big race announcement then? Right, are you ready for this? Well, there's actually three. One just recently that I signed up for was the big half at the beginning of September. Now that actually worked out perfectly because I'd already booked myself up 2 marathons. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But I will say I've took out insurance on both marathon places this time, just in case, because it's a lot of money to lose these days, and for the sake of an extra like £10, £14, £13 insurance, no questions asked, you just get your money back. Everything else, hotel, etc., is obviously I can cancel for free at any time. Right, first race then, the big half, September. Second race, end of September, I think it's the 28th for Sunday. I'm doing the Warsaw Marathon, yes, in Poland. I'm going back to Poland again. Completely loved the place when we went to Krakow in the winter. It was fantastic. I loved the food, I loved the people. It's such a clean country, it's just unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, so I'm going to do that now. You're probably asking why. No, it's the end of September, so it does still come inside the good for age for London next year, but I'm absolutely not really interested in London. Although admittedly I have put my name down in the ballot, of course I have, but no, my priority is really, I'm using it for a springboard for a spring marathon, which I have booked, which is the Manchester Marathon next April. You have to book all these things in advance because they sell out so fast these days. So that's what I've done. So I booked the Warsaw in September. Basically that's going to be a springboard for me, for hopefully to go into my winter training for a decent Manchester Marathon, hopefully, which I'll be looking then maybe to regain my good for age time next April. But I think it's important that I don't go a whole year without a marathon. I need that confidence. I need a few half marathons, some decent park runs, maybe get some 10Ks done towards the end of the summer if the training goes well. So that's the plan. So I hope you're going to all stay tuned, and if you're not subscribing, do subscribe so you can keep up to date on what's going on. I promise you, as long as I'm running, I will be doing videos. But yeah, it's been difficult lately with other things going on, as I've mentioned in the last video, and I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but I'm not going to really mention that anymore really, because it's just a bit a personal thing, like I was saying, and I probably even shouldn't have mentioned it on the last video really, but just emotions are so, you know, so all over the place that you can't help yourself. And wrap up the video then, as I said, thanks for watching. Hopefully catch you the weekend, maybe for part 1. Gonna join me over here if you want. Turn up in person, or I'll bring the camera. Shall I? I haven't videoed down here for quite a while, so maybe keep a record now, a video record now of my progress. We'll keep that going, and I'll catch you all in the next video, folks. Catch you later.